Hey guys, Bree here. So y'all, you guys, this board, I got it at such a great deal. It is magnetic and it's got a porcelain steel frame and it's a chalkboard. It is so cool. It's 18 by 24, it's ginormous. You guys, it retails for $125, but I snagged it for like $67. And let me tell you how, okay? So, type in the word replay if you're catching the replay, or comment the word sale, S-A-L-E, and I'll send the info straight to your messenger. There is a bundle, and I'm gonna show you guys, there's a couple of different options, but I'm gonna do the Halloween one, just because, well, that's the nearest, holiday coming up. So we're gonna go ahead and do that one, but you guys, I love this frame so much. They actually launched this today, okay? So if you don't have an 8-in frame, a magnetic 8-in frame, you need to get it. All right, so let me go ahead and get started because this is a pretty big project. It's a huge frame. And hi Mary and Nancy and Cheryl and Sonia. Hello. Okay, so you have a couple of options. These are all retired, by the way. The frame is not retired. You can buy the frame full price if you want, $125. I wouldn't, but you can snag these for $100 for these bundles, okay? So you can either do the Happy Haunting to all good fright. Isn't that cute? So you can do this one, or you can grab the huge frame, and you can get this one, the Harvest Festival. So if you don't do Halloween, not a big deal. You can do the fall one. You're getting a great deal. Honestly, like if you think about it, you're paying, let's say you pay full price for the transfer, which is $43, because these are retired items, right? So if you buy one of these, you automatically get the 8-in frame for $67, okay? You're paying $43 for this, you get the 8-in frame for $67, and it's a total of $100, everything. This frame itself is $125, okay, by itself. So, $168 value, you're saving 68 bucks. So anyways, all right, what am I doing? We're gonna do the Halloween one. So let me put these aside. We'll just kind of set them back there. Another option you could do is the Hello Autumn, which I love this one too, but it comes with a rustic round. Okay, so you can grab that too if you want. Hello. How is everybody doing? Let's see, I want to make sure everything looks like it's working properly. You guys are getting the message. Awesome. Okay, well, hi Charlotta, hi Brandy, and Tanya, and Yvonne. So you guys, I'm going to use quite a few different colors. Now you can choose whatever colors that you want to do. I'm just going to go ahead and use these that I have pulled out. Now, I may not use all of them, but I put all of them in the message. So if you click the link, you can see all the ones that I used, or at least these that I put out. We may or may not use all of them, but we'll try, okay? Everything fall and Halloween? Yes! All right, so I'm gonna set these aside. And I'm gonna get out my fuzz cloth here. Okay, and we're gonna start with pulling up half of this, like that. And I'm gonna take my fuzz cloth and I'm gonna pop it on the edge there, okay, or like on the sticky side. We're gonna do that a couple of times. I don't know if you guys saw, but Riley and Robert were mowing this morning. They were so cute. She was so cute. She loved it. Did you guys, any of you guys have riding lawnmowers? And if your kids enjoy riding the lawnmower as well when they were little, I know I did. Now they weren't as fancy as the ones that with the 0-degree turn type of thing. It was just a regular riding lawnmower with a steering wheel. But I thought it was the coolest thing being able to drive. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Like, I have my little decaf coffee still because I haven't even finished it. Okay. So we fuzzed one side. Now I'm going to fuzz the other side a couple of times. Okay. You guys, make sure you guys say hi when you pop on. All right, so I'm gonna leave the fuzz cloth on one side and I'm going to actually turn it over this way. Oops. Okay, that way the top part doesn't actually stick to the board. We're able to maneuver it just a little bit. So I'm gonna line up the bottom the best I can first. Okay. Now, once we get it where we need it, we're just gonna press down and work our way up. Okay, work our way up. Oh, I hear you. My allergies too, Riley as well. That rain that we got, we just got some rain the other day. And man, did it stir up all my allergies. All right, again, I'm still pressing, smoothing everything out. I really want that center to be nice and centered. But I want the whole transfer to be adhered to our board. Okay, so I push from the center, up, and then out. Up and out. All right. Nice. Okay. So now that we have this board on here, I still can't believe how ginormous this thing is. Let me put that there so I don't forget. And then I might be able to turn it this way so you guys can see it better. Is that better? Not sure if that's any better, but I'll try. This board is ginormous. Okay, so I do have, this one is Shimmer Violet. I have Orange Peel, I have Wild Lime. So Wild Lime and Shimmer Violet, you guys, these are going to be retiring or unavailable here pretty soon. Okay, at least I can get like half my head. That'd be, it's kind of an awkward little thing there for a second. Sorry. And then I do have Glow in the Dark. I have Shimmer Harvest because I was thinking of Shimmer Harvest for the moon. And I have Shimmer Frost and White on the side just in case we need those as well. Okay. So I think I wanted to do Shimmer Frost for the spider webs. Shimmer Frost for the spider webs. Shimmer Harvest for the moon. Then we have these three. Oh, we could do the green. We could do the lime for the spider webs. And then we could do Happy Haunting and Good Fright. Right? No. Okay, I think I'm good now. All right, we'll start here with the bottom. And we'll do our Orange Peel. Now, since we're doing a pretty big transfer, we're gonna do what's called paste and pool. So I highly recommend you start in one side of the transfer and work your way all the way across. Maybe we should do shimmer violet for the cursive part. We'll do shimmer violet for the cursive, and then we'll do the orange for the other font on the top as well. Okay. All right, so once I get this part done, I'm gonna go ahead and pool. So how I'm gonna do this is I'm just gonna kind of find a way to pull across to the center, and I'm gonna pull up like this. I might have to hold it down and pull away from me a little bit. Okay. So now that I've released that paste, I can go ahead and hit it with our quick dry tool. Just to make sure it gets nice and dried, and then we don't have to worry about it messing up. You could do the spiderweb glow in the dark. I love these colors though. They look awesome. Okay. So now I'm gonna set that back down, but I'm not gonna worry about the part I just did. What I'm gonna worry about is pressing down in the areas that I have not applied chalk to. So the spider webs and these little dots, I'm not worried about pressing this back down because we don't need to, okay? Yay, Sonia! Glad you got a package in. Okay, so let's see if we can do our spider webs. You can definitely do it in whatever color you'd like. You can do it in the glow in the dark. I'm gonna go ahead and use Shimmer Frost, because it's got a little bit of glimmer to it. And then I'm also going to do these dots in Shimmer Frost. I accidentally did 2 dots over here in the orange and purple because I just wasn't paying attention. But I can wipe those off and redo them, or just take them off completely if it bothers me. Or just leave it, which I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, so I'm gonna do that side and I'm gonna do this side real quick. As long as you do them pretty quickly, you can do it all before you have to pull. But if you're gonna take quite a while, then I would paste and pull after each one. Just depends on how fast you're able to chalk. I would say probably keep it under 30 seconds. If you think you're gonna go over 30 seconds, then just go ahead and pull, okay? So same thing, we're gonna start to pull that side up, wiggle. Okay, you guys can see how it's coming out. Now, if I wanted to put the glow in the dark, I can go back on top of this and I can do the entire thing in glow in the dark. So if I do that, which we could do it, we definitely could. I'll see how much time we have here at the end of this. I'll have to wash the transfer and then do it. Hi, Alma. If you guys are just jumping on, hit that heart button for me and comment the word SALE, S-A-L-E. because this is a retired transfer that came back for a limited time in a bundle. And I cannot tell you guys enough about how amazing this bundle is. I said it at the very beginning of my live, but think about it this way. The transfer is retired, so you buy it full price anyway, right? $43. Then this frame is a magnetic Aiden frame. It is retailed at $125 if you buy it by itself. Y'all, if you buy this transfer, it's automatically bundled with an Aiden frame and you get it for $67. So your entire bundle with the transfer and the frame is $100. I don't know, but they have just been like amazing with all of these sales, which is probably getting me in a little bit of trouble, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. As long as it makes you happy. And I told Robert, I was like, I don't even know what to do. I need to go live like 5 times today because I just want to do everything. Like, there's so many good things. So make sure you guys check out the sales, the specials tab at some point today. I think I actually had a whole project plan. It was the tiered tray Halloween witches thing, and it was $49 for the whole thing, and it was like $100 and something for that whole kit. And y'all, I think it sold out. I went to go and do it earlier and I couldn't find the thing. I was like, no. So if you do see the witches tiered tray kit and it is available, grab it. Because it told me it was sold out on my end. So, if you want it, if you like that kind of thing. All right, so I'm actually going to get I think we're gonna put the inside of the door needs to be a different color and the windows need to be a different color. The background is the moon, which is gonna be Shimmer Harvest, but inside of the windows and this, I'm wondering if we do the shimmer, I wonder if we should do shimmer, the black shimmer. What color would your windows be? I guess we could just do it in regular shimmer. That's what I have here. It's okay, we'll do it. All right, so I did that real quick, and then I'm actually going to have to be pretty quick about this background part because I don't want my shimmer frost to dry inside of our screen. All right. Come on, moon. Come on. Almost there. Go. Cute. All right, let's go ahead and get this pulled up. I'm putting these jars of paste up there so that way when I pull this and I set it down, it doesn't just go like get everywhere, like the wet paste on the other side of it doesn't get everywhere. Okay, so that looks super cool. I love it. I'm glad I changed the colors in the house because now it actually looks like it's the house, not like a see-through house kind of thing. Yay, Sonia, I'm so glad you like them. Let's see. Y'all, if you got this month's color of the month nominee, I think nominee, that gold metallic would be a great color for the moon. But I used Shimmer Harvest. Okay? I used Shimmer Harvest. All right, so we're gonna put down the two little flag sayings off to the side. Oops. Let me hold this, press these words down. All right, and then I'm gonna flip the sign around because this is getting a little hard to reach with my belly in the way. I love this transfer too, y'all. Okay, since I'm starting on this side, I can go ahead and start from here. I don't have to start right here. I can go ahead and do this first. So this is Shimmer Violet. I had to think of the color. I was like, what does that color mean? That is for this cursive font. Okay, and then we're gonna do quickly. Gonna wipe off all this excess real quick. And you guys, this board, it is reusable. So when Halloween is done, we just take it off and we put on fall. So we'll do that. We'll do that soon. So make sure you get this board so that way you have it. Because I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I have a hard time paying. Like, first thing I do is I go to the clearance when I go to any store. Don't know if you're like that either, but I love getting a good deal. And I'm that kind of person that's like, hey, I love your dress. I'd be like, I got it for $5. Because I get so excited whenever you get a good deal, right? So this is a really good deal. Get it. All right. So now we're gonna try and pull up from the other side. So work your way across, and we need to pull from the center. You can wiggle a little bit. Okay. Make sure all of that paste is released out of the transfer. Go ahead and hit it a little bit with some heat to dry it. Right? You prefer the clearance too. Oh, Cheryl, same here. I will find a way to somehow get something somewhere, mess it up a little bit. It happens, right? Yay, Kimberly, what did you get? Did you get this one or did you get the fall one? And these colors are so pretty. The Halloween, yay! All right, so let's press down all of these little dots. Let's try that again. All right. I might be able to get the whole thing done, but let's start with our spider webs here. Right. So we're gonna get all of the spider webs, all the little tiny dots. We're gonna go ahead and pull it up, and then I'll do that other section because this is taking a little bit of time. And I'm gonna try and get all of these little dots. All right, looks good. Done with that. Okay, let's hit it with our dryer. And then we're gonna do our last part, and then we'll take the whole thing off, you guys. Are you ready? Okay, so the only part I'm worried about now is that to all part banner. Let me close up my jars that I'm done with. The only one I did not use was Bright White or the glow in the dark yet, but we may go on top, clean the transfer, and then go on top of everything with the glow in the dark. I'm still undecided. So the next one we're gonna use is Wild Lime. And this is one of the pastes that are on sale, and then after this month, it will no longer be available as well. If you have the color of the month from last month, the Take Note, that is the perfect bright neon green that you would need for this. So if you have that, I highly recommend to use it. I have one on my shelf back there, but I don't want to use it because you can't buy it. So I didn't want to show you guys something you can't. I try not to show you guys stuff that you can't buy. But make sure that you guys are getting the color of the month at the beginning of the month. I have a feeling next month's color is going to be perfect. I only know the color name, but I don't know the color itself. So, I don't know. I'm really hoping. Ah, look how cool. I actually love that green though. That is awesome. Okay, hold on. Oh, let's get, so I have like a chair here. Okay, and here is my ginormous mat. And I accidentally let it fold on itself. Just slowly pull it apart, if that happens to you. Okay, and I like to put it sticky side down, like this first, and then spray it. Now I'm probably gonna get, it's probably gonna roll off the water. So I'll probably have to put it up here. But you guys, what do you think? I think we should do it. Let me see if I can clean, we're gonna clean off this transfer and then we'll put it back on and we'll do, let's do glow in the dark on top of it, yes? Okay, so that's what it looks like during the day. We're going to clean off our transfer real quick. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. And I'm gonna show you how to line it back up so we can cover the entire thing in glow in the dark paste. So let's do that now. Does anybody have glow in the dark paste yet? Let me put up some paste. I don't have a lot of room up here on my desk with this big old thing here. Shimmers over here, orange over here, green, and shimmer purple. All right, so here we go. We just spray it down, and this might take us a little bit, but it's fine. I got this ginormous bath mat. It's like a rug that has the foam underneath it, so it's not gonna go through. I got it at Costco. Okay, now I will tell you, here's a tip. When you're using something this big, or you're using paste that kind of dried a little bit on the screen, get your board eraser, squeeze up some water, like soak up some water in your board eraser, and then begin to wipe. It helps so much. And we just wipe. I know the bottom part was a little bit on there longer, so you may have to put a little bit more oomph in it when cleaning. Okay, so now I'm gonna kind of squeeze it out, bring it out a little bit. Squeeze up some more water. And we're gonna flip it over and clean the other side, okay? So I'm gonna pull that up, flip it on over. And if you guys haven't yet, hit that heart button for me. Comment the word SALE, S-A-L-E, and make sure you check out the specials tab, because they added new bundles today available today through the 31st. Okay? And two of the colors we use, which is Shimmer Violet and Wild Lime, those are also unavailable after August 31st. It's like, who is that? Riley came in and out of the door. I think she's playing in the water. She worked hard today mowing, so now they're playing in the water. All right, whew, my arm. Okay, so now it's clean. Front and back is clean. We're just gonna dry it off the best we can real quick. So to do that, I'm actually going to, pull this onto here, and I'm gonna set this back up here, because we're gonna have to clean it one more time after we do the glow in the dark. Okay, so I'm just taking a napkin, and I'm just drying off that dirty water that's on the back where the adhesive side is at. This just helps to dry the transfer, because it's got it's wet on the back, right? And sometimes you get a lot of that dirty water from the paste, and I find that it sticks better when you remove some of that dirty water. Oops. All right, so we're just gonna, I know, I love my lawnmower service too, right? They were too cute. All right. I'm gonna set that there to dry, and I'm gonna bring back up our sign. Okay, so if you guys missed it, this is our sign that we did, and we're gonna put glow in the dark on top of everything. Okay, so I need to get this back out. Okay, and it's still kind of dry, so I'm just like, have it over here Hey, cleaning, that just takes some practice. It really does. I'm gonna get another mat. Or another cloth. And I'm just gonna, look, this is what I'm doing so you guys can see. So I put half of it, sticky side back onto the fuzzing cloth. And then on top, I'm just putting the microfiber side on top just to kind of make sure that it is all dry. Okay. And I have another cloth. I've got a ton of them. So because, you know, like workshops and things like that I've done. So I happen to have a bunch. And this is like my cleaning one. It's dirty on both sides. Okay. So now we can go ahead and line it back up. Okay. So here we go. Awesome. Still looks good. Yay! All right, this next part's gonna be a lot easier. It's gonna go pretty quick. So I definitely highly recommend much bigger squeegee or like the large one with the handle on it. Hi, Jamie. So again, we're using glow in the dark. Where did, I have a little thing that shows you the glow in the dark. And I just had it. I just used it. Let me grab it. So I have a black light here, so that way you guys can kind of see that it's glow in the dark. See it? It's kind of hard to see with all of these lights on. Anyways, I'll try and turn the lights off here in a second. But you guys see it glowing in the dark? I'll show you in a second. Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this. Because we have to go pretty quickly, I'm also wondering if I should have waxed. That's kind of tough because I don't want to wax on a chalkboard, but we're gonna try it. And if we're just not super fast, it might pull up. So here's my dilemma, okay? Paste is wet. The paste on the board is dry. So when the wet paste touches the dry paste, it wets this paste. And if we don't do it fast enough, it will pull up the paste underneath. That's what I'm worried about. So typically you would just wax. You would wax along the words, but I'm not going to do that. So if I completely mess this up, we don't do the glow in the dark, okay? Nix the glow in the dark if it messes up. At least I'll do it for you. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna scoop out like globs of it. I'm using a lot out of this right now, but a lot of it's gonna go back in the jar, okay? I'm wondering if I should have done it in sections. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. I'm your guinea pig for today. Or all the time. I'm really your guinea pig all the time, right? All right, I'm beginning to pull up all the excess because everything is covered. So now I'm quickly grabbing extra. And let's pull this bad boy up, shall we? Hurry, Brie, hurry! Oh, it worked. It worked. Please keep working. Please keep working. Please keep working. Okay, so we're good. Just work fast. Oh my goodness. All right, so it's gonna dry. We're gonna clean our transfer real quick, and then I'm gonna turn off all the lights as best as I can so you guys can see what it looks like once it's dry. Because the glow in the dark, once it dries, you can't see any of it. Okay. All right, but check it out. That is what it looks like normal. Let's clean this real quick. And this should be much easier to clean because we just used it. The paste comes off really easy as long as you clean it right away. We usually don't have any problems. So I still like to grab a little bit of water just because it's such a ginormous transfer. All right. Flip her over. And let's clean off that back. And again, you're just trying to make sure there's nothing stuck inside of the silk screen. All good. All good, all clean. Let's go ahead and put that up to dry. And then I'm gonna lay these down to help us dry as well. Okay, so I'm doing sticky side up real quick. And I'm just drying off that excess water on the back. And when I'm pushing down, it's pressing onto our dry towel, so it's also helping to dry up that front side, okay? So now that that's done, we can go ahead and remove these. And then I'm gonna show you how to put it back on this sheet because this is probably the hardest part about big transfers. Okay. So, shiny side goes back onto the adhesive. Let's see. Is there another transfer like it with cats on it? No, there is a cat pattern. I think it was called like something feline. I don't know if it is still available or not though. It was last year. All right, so I line up that edge. Once I do that, I slowly let this roll. Slowly let this roll down, and then I just press across. Okay? You're looking to make sure there's no like wrinkles, big wrinkles, bumps in it. Down here there's a little bit, so I'm just gonna pick it up, press it back down, and you're good. Okay? All right, so let's bring this back, oops, back up here. Oh. I think my allergies just got to me again. All right, so I'm gonna dry this up just a bit. So I do think it needs to be dried a little bit longer, you guys, because I can see that it's not like the full color underneath isn't fully coming through just yet. So I'll have to take a picture and post the two different things. What was that? Oh, it was just my thing that raises the desk, so that scared me. All right, let me turn off. None of that wants to stay. Let me close. Oh my goodness. Let me close my windows real quick. And turn off my light. Let me see if I can turn off my screens. And my screens are pretty light too. Pretty bright. Hopefully that helps a little bit. I don't know that it does, but anyways, you can kind of see that whenever you have the glow in the dark and you're at nighttime, or you have a glow in the dark lamp or light, what it will do. So I'm just kind of pulling it over. How cool is that moon? It's like I can't do it all at the same time, y'all. I need like a huge black light, right? But how cool would that be? It's still too bright in here. I don't know if that helps. But you can see, right? If I do half of this, you can see it. Cool, huh? So anyways, I think this is a super fun project. Riley's gonna love it later. I'll have to wait until the evening when I get, when it gets darker here and I can actually have the two different photos. I'll definitely post those so you guys can see the difference between the two. But other than that, what do you guys think? Do you guys like it? The stages of the moon. Oh yes, with the glow in the dark paste. That one was super cool too. Awesome! Y'all hit the heart button for me real quick. If you have not yet, comment the word SALE, S-A-L-E. Y'all, you have to get this frame. This is an 8-in frame. It's 18 by 24. It's the only big size we provide. And it's on sale. Typically it's $125. But if you grab this transfer or the autumn fall festival, or what is it called? Harvest Festival. So if you do the haunting one or the Harvest Festival, if you buy those, they're retired. It's $43 for the transfer. You end up getting the 8-in frame for $67 instead of $125. So the bundle together is only $100, and this frame alone is $125, y'all. And you have flat rate shipping, $8.99. Like, why not? Okay, so I hope you guys grab these. Cannot wait. I might be live later, but if I am, I won't be sending out a text or like the message notification. I'll just go live because there's just so many good things to do. So I don't know. I might be live. I might not. We'll see. I know it's such an amazing deal. I had to go and get more because I love this frame. This frame is amazing, but it's so expensive. So that's why I typically don't buy it or use it on my lives. But I just might. I have one more frame that was already done. I'll probably remove that and do the Harvest Festival one here pretty soon too. So, okay guys, well, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I will talk to you guys later, okay? All right, bye y'all.